So here's a fighter that a lot of people have been talking about here during fight week, really just because of the nature of his skill set. I haven't seen much in terms of a glaring weakness on film. Your thoughts?
It doesn't seem like there is one. You know, when you're watching the film and you're critiquing him, there's not much to critique. When you're trying to break down where the weaknesses are, there aren't many. The guy can wrestle, he can grapple, he's got tremendous cardio, great top control, insane durability. He's got it all. He's one of the best mixed martial artists we have seen come on the scene for a long time. But he's got to continue to prove it if he wants to stay where he is right now in the UFC.
And perhaps his greatest asset, at least thus far, has been his instinctual nature in the octagon, right? Just knowing which skill to employ at the right time, and certainly he's got essentially every skill you would want in an MMA arsenal. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners in this division, DC, and I know how many chokes you have in your arsenal. Offensive Jiu-Jitsu, defensive Jiu-Jitsu doesn't get much better than this guy.
It doesn't get as high level in terms of the Jiu-Jitsu knowledge. He knows in every exchange that he's the guy that's processing things at a different level. From the armbar submissions that he has shown in the octagon to the beautiful guillotine chokes that he does over and over again. And don't think that he won't roll for a knee bar and get a submission. Right. It's just constant danger when you're in the jiu-jitsu with this guy.
And even the high-level wrestlers that he's fought have paused to try to take him down because of that patented guillotine.
It's
so truly a case of pick your poison with this Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, here now the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jack Tag Shaw. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bryce the Nasty Mitchell.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here is the proud Arkansas native, Thug Nasty, Bryce Mitchell back on the proven ground as this round gets underway. Of course, a lot of people were high on him going into the Edson Barboza fight. He emerged from that fight with flying colors and now gets another legitimate challenge. Once again, he believes he will have a big grappling advantage against this opponent tonight. Oh, that's a good lead left. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Right now they separate. Mitchell's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense. Good kick to the body. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Oh, nice kick.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to the his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight. Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
2 minutes have expired off the first round clock.
Now he's going full mount. Great ground and pound by this man. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Mitchell's in half guard. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round. That one might have been the cleanest of the bunch.
He turned his chin, made his chin touch his shoulder with that beautiful hook. He really got all of himself into that hook, pivoted off the right hand, big left hook lands. What a great punch.
All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's gonna be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top.
190 seconds now to go in round one. There's a kick. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
Nice. Nicely done. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Let your hands go. Let him go. Let him go.
He's looking to land the right just out of range.
Another big takedown.
Showing off that leg dexterity and flexibility. Rubber guard now.
I mean, it's unbelievable to watch these guys who are able to bring the legs all the way up around the shoulders and just control you. Because to me personally, and I'm no jiu-jitsu expert,
Mitchell's going for the sub here. Oh, he might have that submission locked in.
oh, he's going to try to slam. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
20 seconds to go in round one.
Getting them out here.
Round one winding down here. Ooh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing.
Oh, that looks painful. That's got to be it. Round two is next.
He won that last round. He's all over you with the submissions. Let's avoid that. We train this in the gym. And your defense showed you know what you're doing. But you're being little.
All right, so the crowd voicing its appreciation after that crazy sequence in the previous round. Nearly submitted him there, DC.
This is usually what we get with striking. But tonight you have a very educated crowd. They appreciate high-level grappling, and they are getting that tonight in this fight. That submission was indeed, but wow, what a great job of escaping and living to fight another day.
All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets underway. Very close to submitting his opponent in the previous round, but was unable to do so.
Wasn't able to do it, but he was so very close. He was trying to put himself back in that position, and maybe this time he gets the finish he wants so badly.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick.
That is a damaging kick that lands. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, so how about this? The BJJ fighter just continues to land at will on the feet. Not necessarily the way you drew it up today, Chief.
No, watching these two fight in preparation, you don't expect to see this playing out in front of you. The jiu-jitsu fighter normally is chasing takedowns, but he must have seen something in his opponent that is allowing him to get this type of success on the feet. He looks like he is evolving as a fighter, and that is very good for him and his team to see.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom, Mitchell's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Well, if you're sick of us dropping that word hook, don't shoot the messenger, because he throws, and more often than not, he lands, just like he did in the previous round. Found a home for it again here.
Found a home for it again, and if I'm him, I'm continuing to go to the well. His opponent has not shown an ability to stop him.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Mitchell's going for an arm here.
What a tight arm bar. All he's got to do now is get his hips into the back of the elbow to get the finish.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Oh, he's got his back.
Guys, come on.
2 minutes to go.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble, get up.
Mitchell's right back to the full mount here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
Takes his back now. Mitchell's able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Mitchell's back in full mount.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Get on that side. Get on the side. Don't let him keep you flat. You gotta move. Don't be flash.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Round 3 next.
Take a deep breath. Nice job out there. He's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Beautiful kick lands there.
Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, that'll send your head sideways. Vicious uppercut. kick there to the body. Strong defense there to block the shot. Nice instincts. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Now the uppercuts are coming.
Oh, my God.
Little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips in and started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. Overhand. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Oh, he's setting up an arm bar now. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
Oh, working hard for the arm bar now. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. And now he's got the back. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Now trying to trap an arm. Ooh, arms in tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Full side control now.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arm stuck between the legs. He is now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all the fighting. It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position here, DC. When you're in this position, however rare it may be, what are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to lay on. I'm just trying to cut air from going to your body. I'm just trying to make you carry my weight. I don't necessarily want to be here. And I don't know if this guy wants to be here right now. He will use this to try to get to the next position.
Don't want to be there for more reasons than one.
I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there on the bottom.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, we know you fans out there generally don't like premature stoppages, but I'm not sure this would be premature. I mean, his face is essentially shut closed at this point in the fight.
He's just been beat up. He's been outclassed. He's been outworked. He's been outsmarted. His opponent has just been better. He's been better in every aspect of fighting, and it's showing in all the swelling that is on his face.
All right, breaking the action here. No surprise to see it. The ref is going to get the doctor to look at that eye that is nearly shut at this point.
Yeah, it's swelling bad, but he seems to still want to be out there.
Well, this is a good sign. The doctor talking to the referee, and the fight will continue, at least for now.
Yeah, this is a good decision. I mean, swelling can be superficial. He seems like he wants to compete. Let's go.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back on the way.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on his shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance. And as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like that for stoppages, so they will flip.
They start booing. And sometimes guys' eye is hanging off the side of his head.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and the doctor's not going to let you continue as a one-eyed fighter. You all can see the swelling around his eye. It is awesome, and I'm not sure how much longer he can stay in this fight. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here, the punch is good. Immediately gets the underhook. Oh, straight punch. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, how about the judo toss there? Judo 101.
Massive knee lands from the side sling.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters.
Nice punch to the head. Another punch to the head. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
All right, rubber guard now, DC, some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions, go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history.
Oh, he got to the spot.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get up in a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can...
Mitchell's trying for a submission here. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with these submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Keeping him honest with the jab. Final seconds. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, somewhat mercifully, that is the end of the round. The swelling around his eye is out of control. Cutman hustling in quickly, but I think they might stop this fight, DC. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up, he was battered, he was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? You ready?
It is the 5th and final round. And potentially a critical takedown here. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get out?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slips through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself. Another blow to that swollen area. He's in a lot of trouble now. Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done.
Mitchell's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Don't allow him to hold you down. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. He's brutalizing them with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Mitchell's back to the side control now.
Hey, scramble, get up.
So under 3 minutes to go here in the fight. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockout.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
All right, feet on the hips here. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Mitchell's in half guard now. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Now now trying to isolate an arm.
Yeah, he's trying to go to a Kimura lock. Right here, he'll either try to get the submission or use the sweep. How in the world did he escape that submission?
So the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm gonna get to a dominant position myself.
I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Oh, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys. You gotta be careful here.
1 minute to go in the fight. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Get that knee in, shrimp.
Oh.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Keep that tight position and work your elbows.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. And there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Bryce the Nasty Mitchell!
All right, so a big win on the scorecards by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. You heard the cards there from Bruce Buffer, and just a lot of value in this performance, a lot of good grappling transitions, a lot of control time as well.
Well, he spent too much time on the ground. You're the more balanced fighter. But I guess whenever you fight someone that possesses jiu-jitsu at this level, it's not that easy to stay upright.